Good morning, this is Eliza, and I'm on the new channel Angelic Mercy. I'd like to welcome you to September 1, 2019. My journey with all of you will be to share not only a reading intuitively using cards, but also to go into the deeper soul aspects of astrology and what is affecting us on the earth at this time and what people would feel the most affected by their own personal charts. So at this time, if you look at my astrology chart here, you will see 4 planets sitting up here in Virgo, joined by 2 planets in Capricorn, joined by the 7th planet in Taurus. Basically what that's saying is that this time we are earth heavy. In other words, we have so many planets in earth that it's hard for us to be unstuck. We're very grounded. We're looking at a lot of details. We're very intensified, slightly critical. We could, because Virgo is a planet ruled by Mercury, and we have 4 planets sitting in Virgo, including Mercury. We could have a tendency to be either too self-critical and hypersensitive, or snippy and a bit bitchy toward others, or feel the impact of that coming off others. So I always tell people, take time out when you've got all these earth planets, and especially when Uranus is there in Taurus breaking everything up. Uranus is going to give us a greater tendency toward being impulsive and being a little bit pig-headed. So even though Uranus is a very combustible planet in Taurus, it's kind of shaking the earth. It's making us become aware of Mother Earth with Uranus and Taurus. It's like we cannot help but look at our Earth right now. And that will be for the next 7 years. The next 7 years, astrologically, Uranus will be blasting its way through Taurus, and we'll get dozens and dozens and dozens of wake-up calls about the Earth and what we need to do about it. But getting back to Virgo, all these Virgo planets, the Sun, which is the solar male energy, and the Mercury, which is our mind and how we relate to others and how we communicate, and the Venus, our love nature, and the Mars, our ego, our sexual nature, our passion. All these are sitting in Virgo. Got a little visitor here coming to say hi. So those planets are all constricting us down to focal points and making us crucially and maybe excruciatingly aware of a different kind of life, a different kind of experience of ourselves. And with it all being opposite Neptune, we may be having a hard time seeing the woods for the trees, or seeing too much of the trees and not seeing the woods, because it's opposing Neptune, which is a very ethereal, Neptunian sort of gauzy planet that's very hard to define things. And as on a global level, on a national level, expect this month a huge amount of information to be revealed, because Neptune does rule deception, things that are hidden, secrets. And with all that Virgo opposite, it's like people are going to be relentless to try to get to the truth. So expect a lot coming out more about Jeffrey Epstein, or about the Deutsche Bank, or the Trump's taxes, or what's going on in Congress and what are all the details of what they're attending to. And the debate could end up to be quite picky, people picking a little bit at each other, trying to push ahead through the critic of others, or bringing up minute points and using those as an argument. The other thing that I would say this month is that with the North Node being in Cancer, the North Node in the chart for all of us this month globally is where is our soul being pulled toward? What is it being asked to look at, express, and learn? And having it in Cancer, which will be there for at least another 7 or 8 months, it is very important that we focus on the Divine Mother energy. And by the Divine Mother, I mean Mother Earth, the divinity of Mother in all races and religions, and in the mystical studies, the understanding of the nurturing, empathic, merciful Mother. Because when no one else will forgive us, the Mother will. So what we're learning right now at a spiritual level, as hard as it is, as polarized as it is to truly, truly be empathic to each other and to stop picking apart what somebody else has done, but more to work on ourselves with gentle love and mercy. And it's also kind of a time when kindness to ourselves would most be experienced if we could get out into the nature, if we could get our hands into the soil, if we could go down to the ocean, if we could climb a mountain and just sit on a rock and just let the earth permeate all the cells of our body and bring us down. Because right now, most people on this earth are exhausted mentally, emotionally, physically, and they need a lot of restoration. And Virgo is a time of glomming on to a new health regime, a new way of looking after your body, a new way of eating, a new way of respecting yourself. And in respecting yourself, letting that carry forward to Mother Earth and respecting her magnificent gifts and bounty and all the creatures on her lands and in the oceans. So I feel that sometimes when we sit and do self-reflection, we kind of want to avoid it. But with the Virgo energies right now, we could really look at ourselves, at the deeper aspects of ourselves and the things that make us cringe, and pull those things out in your consciousness and take a look at them and be gentle with yourself, because we all basically are doing the best we can in this moment. So even those that we're pointing fingers at right now, let's stop doing that. Let's consider more the values that we hold, and we can bring forth our clarity on the values, but at the same time, stop crucifying everybody else as being the one that's wrong and you're the one that's right. That's a real Virgo tendency and a lower aspect of Virgo. The higher aspect of Virgo is the hermit. It's the saint, it's the mystic, it's the person who has no ego, the person who serves humanity in all types of professions and does it with humility, quietness behind the scenes, gentleness, and really feeling where other people are. So let the Virgo come out in your highest form, wherever it is in your chart. And I did want to mention, if you do want a reading or a astrological reading or a mediumship reading to connect with somebody that's crossed to the other side, do write me at angelicmercy44@gmail.com. And don't forget to like this video and to subscribe. I just wanted to pull out one card to close off our reading, and this is the card of these are the soul cards, and this is the face of somebody in a state of uncontrollable laughter. It's a really great reminder during these times on Earth right now, and Mother Earth, and the feeling of how much the vibration of laughter is higher and crazier and wilder and frees us up from all this mind stuff, gets us down in our heart and brings a vibration of joy. I want to thank you all for tuning in. God bless you, and may you have mercy on yourselves and all within your realm. Thank you so much.